Hello, and welcome back to another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 weird Google search queries. It turns out that a lot of people are typing in some really odd things into the world's most popular search engine. How odd? Just watch on to find out. Number 10. Can I marry my cousin? We start things off with an unfortunate question that we can only hope is a purely hypothetical query for the 880 or so people who type it into Google each month. But maybe they're bolstered by their search inquiry. After all, Charles Darwin married his first cousin. Google will tell them Rudy Giuliani married his second once removed. Number 9. How to hide a dead body. Around 1,000 people have this on their mind each month. Or at least it's on their mind enough to justify a Google search or two. Let's hope that every single one of them is someone doing research for their murder mystery novel, and move on. Number 8. Can men get pregnant? It would appear that Arnold Schwarzenegger has a lot to answer for. There are 2,900 people typing this doozy into Google every month. Of course, it is very much possible for some transgender men to become pregnant if they decide to keep their ovaries and uterus following transition. But we kind of doubt that this is what these queries are getting at. Number 7. How do I Google something? Well, you're doing it. You're doing it right now. Unbelievably, some 4,400 geniuses per month ask Google how to Google something. We like to pretend that this is some sort of global practical joke that an international society of wannabe comedians is playing on us. But unfortunately, there is no way to tell for certain. Number 6. Is the world flat? Well, is it? Tell us. 5,400 inquiring minds want to know. Worryingly, there are actually people out there to this day that still believe that the world isn't round, despite the centuries of evidence to the contrary. But we guess the teachings of Pythagoras and Aristotle, the shifting constellations, the existence of time zones, the arcs of the sun and the moon, and the copious images from space are all too complicated concepts for them. Number 5. Does my bum look 40? Such a specific age. That's what gets us here. It's not like does my bum look 30 or does my bum look 50 are equally as popular search queries. There must be something that we don't know though, but this is what 8,000 plus people are frantically Googling each month. Also, how is Google meant to know what your bum looks like? Number 4. Why are we here? Ah, that great unanswerable question. Google does seem to be very good at answering all manner of queries, to be fair. So the 8,100 odd people who ask this might think that the world's most popular search engine has as good a chance as anyone else of knowing the answer. Google's top response is a link to a blog about philosophy though, so the jury's still out. Number 3. When will I die? Google's going to need a little more detail than this, guys. A honking 49,500 people each month think that the search engine giant knows them well enough to be able to predict their date of death. What this search will get you are a heap of links to some online quizzes that claim to be able to predict your death date. All you have to do is answer a few random questions. But their accuracy is likely to be as reliable as your average which Sex and the City character are you test. Number 2. Does farting burn calories? This one sounds ridiculous, because it is. However, we can perhaps put the blame for the nearly 50,000 monthly searches for this query on a viral Facebook post that did the rounds which suggested that every time you fart, you can lose up to 67 calories. You don't. Number 1. Am I pregnant? With a staggering 90,500 monthly searches, this has to be our number 1 result for the top 10 weird Google search queries. How these people expect a search engine to be able to tell if some random person sitting behind a keyboard is pregnant or not is the real question here. But there is an even more worrying thought. If our number 8 entry is anything to go by, it's possible that 2,900 of these searches are from men. Thanks for watching another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. And remember, it's our duty to entertain and yours to subscribe.
Hello, please subscribe. Whoa. Subscribe down below. Get down right here. Please subscribe. Just go down, and more down and down. Wait. You wish it kept falling. Subscribe.